Okay, it's Friday the 11th of October. I've been back from Spain for 6 days. I come back last Saturday. And to be fair, this week at work's been shit. That's all I'm going to say. Been practising the power of now and the law of attraction. And I'd just like to say that it's quite easy when you're not at work. But when you're at work, it's very, very difficult to sit in that mindset. Because it's just so negative there. But I noticed that while I was away, the USA suspended their government or some kind of. I don't know the full ins and outs, but it's quite interesting, and there's funding being, pulled away from different things, and certain Congress women suggesting martial law and all this, and I'm like, really? At the same time, our sun, a bit quiet here and there. Last week I had a magnetic storm, had a few more flares since, but there was this quiet period. Has it flipped? Who knows? Is it going to start stepping up? Who knows? Right? It's just like... But there's one thing I've noticed. I just want to say it because I've been observing while on holiday. I find this happens to me when I'm on holiday. You observe other cultures and other things that are going on around you. And I've had this realisation that everyone knows what the fuck's going on. Everyone knows that the banks control the world. Everyone knows that the corporations run the world. Everyone knows that there's no such thing as money. Everyone knows that it's as corrupt as fucking shit. But no one cares. That's fundamentally what I've learnt this week, that no one actually cares. And there's another thing that I've observed, and it isn't completely cut and shut. And I'm not saying it because I am, but I just found it quite interesting how... I don't know how... I think it was a stoned thought at some point, I don't know. But herbivores, like horses and elephants and pandas and what else? Sheep and cows and I don't know about pigs. I don't know what pigs eat, but herbivores in general don't seem to be that aggressive unless you walk into their territory or hurt them. Right, but carnivores, right, all carnivores, dogs, cats, tigers, you just go on, can't you? There's loads of wolves, brown bears. They have a tendency to be a little bit aggressive, whether you're in their little territory or they're not, right? And I'm starting to notice that, I don't know, if animals were like that, maybe... because we know that we should be herbivores. We're not supposed to eat meat. Horses don't eat meat and they're muscular. But it's something to do with the gullet and the length of this and our teeth. There's loads of things that if you just look at, clearly we didn't need to eat meat in the beginning and maybe never again. And my friends have got into the urine therapy thing and this looping, and it's all a bit fucking too much to take in for me to even consider that just now. I'll deal with Collar Silver and I'll eat healthy. I'm not drinking my own piss yet. Sterilising things in it, like, if you've got a cut or whatever else, is a really good idea. Or you want to get rid of a mole or something, dab your urine onto it and it does fucking dry them up. And you don't smell. But they're really experimenting. I can't get to that level. But there's a show that has replaced our radio show called The Wakey Wakey Show on Critical Mass Radio, and it's a really interesting thing to listen to. I'll try and put a link to one of those shows down below. It's a little bit... It's quite sort of out there. They're quite into it. They're quite passionate about urine, so have an open mind. But interesting subject, but it's not something I'm going to do yet. But I've noticed that people generally don't care. They're quite happy living in this shit, okay? They're quite happy to destroy the planet and then have nowhere to live. They think that's good. Because if they didn't think it was good, they'd probably do something about it, wouldn't they? Well, you'd have thought. Or are people really, really, really that dumbed down? It makes you wonder. It's just something I've been dwelling on. Anyway, might put some pictures after this. Might not. I don't know what I'm going to do actually. I'll add something. Could be fucking something random. Could be something not so random. But whatever it is, it'll be something. Yeah. So peace, love and light. And I'll be on here more because I've got time. Yeah. Bye.
BBC News. impartially filling your heads with shit on behalf of the government. Put together by the finest performances in front of the finest green screens. A fairy tale. And there's no happy ending. There'll be more absolutely mindless bollocks tomorrow. Now that didn't have to happen. And neither did that. Here at Guilt Aid, we will show you heart-rending pictures that will cause you to lose your peace of mind. Then you can buy it back for £15 a month. Here at Guilt Aid.
Feeding a family of 5 these days is quite a challenge.
Fortunately, you can just get by on the industrial swill thoughtfully coloured, sweetened and creatively packaged by people who should know better.
What a belief.
Every twiddle yelps. It's a tough job, but it'll make a man out of you. You meet all kinds. We even got some Black Ops guys working with us. Aye, it's tough. But hey, that's TV licensing. Caring for the community. Blew out on your GCSEs? Don't worry, son. If you can shoot straight, we'll have you in other countries shooting other people's children in a moment. Join the army. Be all you can be.
At Lesco's, we have everything you need, from MSG goodies, aspartame-laced drinks, to chemical-filled cleaning goods. Let's go. Every being help.